telling you, this is one of my favorite spots to ride. It is absolutely gorgeous down through here. And like I said, there's no traffic on this back road. And this back road is probably one of the nicest roads to ride where I'm at. But everybody's on the road that comes into Old Man's Cave. They go to Old Man's Cave and then they leave. You know, they don't get back here and do this, and that's fine. That's perfect, because that means I get to go have fun on this road. And I hardly ever get someone on this road that's going super slow. Love it. Absolutely love this road. Welcome back, everybody. Today is January. I think it's still January. January. Oh my goodness. It is not January. I think I meant to say July. July 12th. What is wrong with me? January. Whew. I would not be a happy camper. So I'm out and about. It's, I don't know, about 6 o'clock in the evening, and I normally don't take rides this late. But I didn't want to be at the house, and my wife told me to get gone. And I'm smart enough that when the wife says get gone, I'm going to get gone. And I have not been on this road for months. And I actually miss it a little bit. This is one of my favorite roads, and the reason why I have not been on it for a while is when it's cold in the winter, I have to stick fairly close to the house. And since this is right down the road, I'm on this road quite a bit in the colder months. So then in the summer, I don't ride those roads. That way when the winter comes, I can still kind of be excited about getting out on these roads. Because these roads are a lot of fun. And I'm coming into the Hocking Hills. I'm on the back side of it right now, or the front side of it. And traffic on this road isn't bad, but once I get down to the very popular section, the traffic sucks. And you'll get stuck behind someone doing 35 miles per hour. And I'm gonna ride a little quicker than that. So this first part is absolutely amazing, and it's State Route 374, and it's not a very long road at all. 12 miles, 15 miles, I don't know. Small little road. And one thing they did this year that I absolutely hate, but I understand why they do it, is they cut the trees back. It sucks because it's gorgeous with the canopy of trees, but they want to keep it safe for people. Oh my goodness, how could I not see all that gravel? Didn't know what month it is. Didn't see like a mountain of gravel. That's how you get yourself in trouble. So I'm going to be hitting 50,000 miles. Probably not this weekend, but next week. So that means in 2 years I put 50,000 miles on this thing. And all in all, I've been happy with the performance of the Spyder. You know, we had some hiccups at the beginning, but everything I know about the F3 and the new 1330 and the new 6-speed transmission, yeah, I figured it was a one-off. I think lightning hit that tree back there. So it didn't take me long to gain my confidence back in this thing. I never didn't have confidence in the Spyder. You know, I knew my old STS, which I love dearly. I love everything about the STS, except it would be wicked with this motor. So it wasn't that, oh, I can't get out and ride it because it's going to break down. The issues it had were little electrical issues. Like, you would start the Spyder, the radio would be playing, you would go to turn it up, turn it down, change the radio station, and it wouldn't respond. You would turn it off, turn it back on, and everything worked. You would get down the road and you would turn on the cruise control, and the cruise control would not turn on. You would pull off, turn the Spyder off, let it sit, turn it back on, and then cruise control worked. So it would find something and it just wouldn't work. That was one of the issues with it. And then it had one oil leak. The shop couldn't fix it. It took them 3 attempts. So they kept saying that, oh no, it's a new oil leak. Well, you know, it's leaking from the same spot. It's not a new oil leak. It's the same oil leak. You just were wrong first 2 times. And I'm trying to remember. It's been, you know, I bought that one 4 years ago and I kept it 2 years. I think those were the big things with it. Not once did it ever break down and not get me home. Not once. So it wasn't that I didn't trust it. You know, I still took my rides. That thing hit many states along the way. I just didn't want to put any money into it because I was tired of it being in the shop all the time. And you hear horror stories all the time. I bought a Can-Am, or I bought a Harley, or I bought a Honda. Maybe not a Honda. And I've had it a year and it's been in the shop for 5 months. And you go, how is that even possible? Well, you know, it's possible. I think in total, my STS was in the shop for 7 months. A $23,000 machine, and it spent 7 months in a shop. You know? That's 2 different shops. So I didn't want to put any money into it. I didn't want to make it mine. I didn't want to personalize it. You know, so it was a factory STS with some stripes on the fenders, a K&N air filter, and that is it. That's it. That's all I ever did to that thing. So when I got the F3, I'm like, man, I like the F3. It's very comfortable. My feet are forward. It's a nice, relaxed riding position. I don't have a good posture. I slump over. The F3 is perfect for me. So when I had issues with it, I'm like, oh, here we go, you know. But everybody I talked to was like, man, the F3 with that 1330, that motor's solid, the transmissions are incredible on it. So I knew I just got a one-off bad out of the dealer. Or not the dealer, but out of the factory. So when I got it back, and once we corrected most of what the shop did wrong, it did not take me long to fall back in love with the F3. You know, this is a 2015 F3 base model, 1330, standard 6-speed transmission. The thing handles like it's on rails. It has so much torque, it's unbelievable the amount of torque. You know, so when you come into a corner, you get back in your lane, moron. You got plenty of power to come off the corner to make it fun. And you don't have to go 90 miles per hour. You can come off these corners at 40, 50, and this thing has plenty of power to pull, and it's just fun. You know, are Can-Am Spyders worth the money that they sell for? Well, you know, that's for an individual to decide. I think they're very expensive, but I don't think I would ever, I don't think I'd ever buy a Can-Am Spyder at book value, or, you know, you walk in and they're like, hey, this RT is $25,000. I think I'd wait to find a leftover to when that $25,000 Spyder is $19,000. You know, you might not get everything on it that you want, but then again, you might. You know, but that's how I do my, when I go buy a Spyder after that STS, I'm never going to buy that model year product. I'm going to wait till it's on sale, it's deeply discounted. That being said, these new Can-Am Spyders with the new 1330, the new 6-speed transmission, is a fantastic, reliable machine. You know, they're leaps and bounds better than the old V-twin, which I absolutely loved. My old V-twin out of the 2012 RS. The thing loved to rev, and from 5,000 to 9,000 RPM, it made tons of horsepower. So I'm going to explore this road. I'm going to have to put on music that's already programmed in my phone, because I probably don't have any cell service out here. But I do want to thank you guys for listening to my babble. You know, I think my point was, you know, I love my Can-Am Spyder. I love the F3. I think they're absolutely remarkable and very reliable. And that's if you get the standard transmission or if you get the SC6. It doesn't matter. You know, keep them maintained, and you should get a lot of miles out of one of these things. So on that, I'm going to let everybody go. I'm going to get back to enjoying this road. Everybody stay safe. I'll see you in a few days.